Good evening. You're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS Nightline. We begin with this story. Sarawak is leading Malaysia's digital healthcare revolution. Health Minister Dato Sri Dr. Zulkifli Ahmad says 175 out of the state's 270 public health clinics, or 73%, are now fully digitalized. He added that this move has made healthcare more efficient and easier to access for communities across Sarawak.
Dr. Zulkifli says digitalization is more than just technology. It represents a complete transformation on how healthcare is delivered to the people. He added that this milestone was achieved through strong collaboration between the Ministry of Health MOH and the Sarawak government. He says the Clinic Care Management System, or CCMS, will continue to expand across the state, enhancing operational efficiency and strengthening patient-centered care.
Meanwhile, Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kui Hian has praised the MOH Digitalisation Initiative, reiterating Sarawak's aim to become the first state in Malaysia to digitalise all of its health clinics by 2026. He noted that 175 clinics, covering about 70% of public health clinic patients in Sarawak, have already been fully digitalised, allowing authorised doctors and nurses to access patients' medical history, test results and medication records online.
Sim, who also serves as Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government, adds that the state plans to explore healthcare AI applications, including medical diagnostics, predictive analytics, telemedicine for virtual consultations, and hospital efficiency systems. He also thanked Premier Datuk Patinggitan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng for allocating 10 million ringgit under Phase 1 of the digitalization program, covering 150 clinics between 2024 and 2025. On Tuesday, the Sarawak Health Department received two major recognitions: the State Government Strategic Network Award in Digital Health Transformation and the Digital Health Transformation Award during MOH's ICT Day 2025 at the Putrajaya International Convention Centre PICC. The awards were presented by Health Minister Dato Sri Dr. Zulkifli Ahmad to State Health Director Dr. Veronica Luga.
The 7th ASEAN International Film Festival and Awards IFA 2025 has officially kicked off in Kuching, Sarawak, and it was an evening filled with excitement, culture and creativity. For more details, let's go live to our reporter, Handy Gui, who is currently on the ground for all the highlights. Over to you, Handy.
Right, thank you, my dear friend in studio. I'm currently at Grand Margarita Hotel in Kuching, where the 7th ASEAN International Film Festival and Awards IFA 2025, the opening night has just officially kicked off with a memorable opening night, and it has been an evening full of excitement, culture and creativity as guests from all around Southeast Asia came together to celebrate the very best in regional cinema. Now, Lorenzo, officiating the event was our Deputy Minister for Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Dato' Snodan Alawan. And of course, he was also joined by celebrated international actor Simon Yam from Hong Kong, and also an acclaimed international filmmaker, Love Diaz. And the evening was marked by a stunning traditional performance by Majlis Seni Sarawak titled Sarawak Harmony to welcome all our delegates from around the world. And the performance beautifully showcased the rich cultural heritage of Sarawak. And it was also one of the highlights of the night and set the tone for the festival's celebration of creativity and unity. And as guests were enjoying the dinner, Lorenzo, the networking continued. And I can see the filmmakers, actors, industry leaders exchanging ideas, discussing their love for cinema, and it is absolutely wonderful. This evening wasn't just about films, it was about building connection as well as celebrating the creativity that defines the ASEAN region. And the excitement also grew as the nominees for IFA 2025 were announced in various categories, 9 categories to be exact, and this year's lineup showcases the incredible talent of Southeast Asia, with films competing for awards in categories like Best Screenplay, Best Director, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, Supporting Actor, as well as Best Film. There are 9 categories in total, and IFA 2025, Lorenzo, is off to an amazing start, and the excitement is just is only beginning. We will continue to bring you live updates from IFA 2025 as we go from here. And for now, it's back to you in the studio, Lorenzo. I am Handigui with videographer Nasrullah, reporting for TVS. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Hendy Gui, for the updates. Moving on, the search for two fishermen who went missing after their boat capsized off Tanjung Payong has been called off. Despite 8 days of intensive search, authorities found no sign of the victims. Captain Muhammad Sufyan Eldin Abdullah, director of the Bintulu Maritime Zone, said the operation ended at 6:30 p.m. yesterday, having covered a total area of 394.6 square nautical miles.
He added that yesterday's search covered 72.4 square nautical miles, involving 50 personnel, one MMEA asset, Petir 10, and a Marine Police Force vessel, PA-49. The operation included coordinated efforts between the maritime forces, police, and the Fire and Rescue Department, as well as the Malaysian Civil Defence Force. Captain Sufyan expressed gratitude to all partner agencies for their support throughout the mission. He also urged maritime communities to exercise caution and avoid going to the sea during rough weathers, stressing the importance of following safety procedures. For emergencies or maritime information, contact the numbers shown on screen. The incident occurred on November 6 when a fishing vessel carrying 6 men encountered rough seas and strong winds off Tanjung Payong Nya. The vessel capsized, leaving 2 local crew members missing, and the 4 other crew members, all foreigners, were rescued by a passing tugboat and brought to safety.
Police have arrested 3 men, aged between 30 and 39, in Selangor during a special operation known as Op Tapis Khas over alleged drug abuse. Muka District Police Chief DSP Muhammad Rizal Alias said the suspects were detained at separate locations along the main roads in the area. During inspections, all 3 were found with small transparent straw tubes containing crystal-like substances believed to be methamphetamine.
Initial urine tests also came back positive for amphetamine and methamphetamine for all 3 suspects. A total of 1.19 grams of drugs with an estimated street value of 300 ringgit was also seized. The suspects, who are all laborers, have been remanded for 4 days until November 17 to assist in investigations. And the case is being investigated under Sections 12(2) and 15(1)(a) of the Dangerous Drugs Act 1952. DSP Muhammad Rizal reiterated the commitment of Muka District Police to combat drug-related crimes in Muka and Selangor. Members of the public with information on drug activities are urged to report via the hotline or at their nearest police station.
Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim emphasised that Sabah's demand for 40% of the state's net revenue from the federal government must be viewed within the broader context of the national budget. He noted that any negotiations on the matter should also consider the substantial allocations already provided to Sabah, which have increased from 12 billion ringgit in 2021 to 17.3 billion ringgit in 2025. Anwar affirmed that while the federal government recognises the validity of Sabah's claim in principle, its implementation must remain consistent with the spirit of MA 63. He further clarified that the term net revenue encompasses direct taxes, indirect taxes and non-tax income, with audit and data sharing mechanisms to be jointly determined by the federal and Sabah governments.
So it's not because of PRN, Datuk Seri?
No, because we have accepted, issues with the judgment. Kalau kita tak buat, there's meeting. Berbelas kali mesyuarat dipengusikan oleh Datuk Seri Fadilah. Saya sendiri pengusikan di Kuching, di KK, di KL.
Anwar made the remarks in response to a question from Kota Baru MP Datuk Seri Taqiyuddin Hassan during today's Dewan Rakyat session. Taqiyuddin sought clarification on whether Sabah's 40% revenue claim relates to other federal allocations, as well as details on net revenue definitions, calculation formulas, audit procedures, data sharing, and the impact of court rulings on federal state finances. Anwar added that federal and state officials are continuing talks to ensure the claim is implemented fairly and sustainably within the national budget.
The World Tapas Championship 2025 marked its curtain call today, and Sarawakian chef Liu Kit Kiet made history, finishing as the top 5 chefs of the prestigious culinary battle. Liu made his bet on the tapas he dubbed La Perla de Borneo, Pearl of Borneo, earning him the accessit Mao San Miguel award for his creative and innovative take on Sarawak laksa. Juries said the dish was notable due to its rich and distinctive flavor.
Being able to represent Malaysia and finishing as one of the top contenders, Liu could not hold back his joy and says the recognition was beyond words. He also expressed his appreciation to the Malaysian delegation and supporters who accompanied him throughout the competition.
Amazing, amazing. I said that I wish to be in top 3, but I didn't make it. But the feeling when I know that I'm in the top 5 is beyond my expectation as well. It's just, I'm very happy and I'm grateful for all the support from you guys, from the Sarawak government, and then my chef Lee, Chef Yong, and also Chef Alex, and every one of us that walked me through this journey, and especially all of you, Tato Sebastian, Ling Ling, Madam Ling Ling. It's very supportive.
When asked about his plans following the competition, Liu said he looks forward to returning to his restaurant and preparing for next year's competition. Meanwhile, the top honor went to Andrea Vignali from Australia for his creation Humo Bayo La Tapa, or Smoke Under the Lid, followed by Chen Chengtian from Taiwan with Esmeralda in second place, and Ovin Bo Dalev from Norway with La Reina de Mar, the Queen of the Sea, in third.
Gaza's health ministry says the death toll has reached up to 69,200 people since Israel's barbaric attack on October 2023, which permanently altered thousands of lives in the enclave. This is the story of a couple in their 60s left to care for their 36 orphan grandchildren.
My grandchildren suffer from lack of food, water, sleep, and clothes. It is very difficult for them, and I am currently experiencing great pain and grief over the loss of my children and the difficult living conditions of my grandchildren, especially with the upcoming winter rains.
Rita's story is no exception for Gaza, where tens of thousands of children have become orphans, a record that has never been seen before in the world within just 2 years. Due to the conflict, the number of orphans in the sector has exceeded 75,000.
Get all the updates you need all in one app. TVS Inspire brings you live updates on events, news and programs. Available now on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. TVS Inspire will on your screen anytime, anywhere. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching and have a good night.